warm welcome to this presentation of the interim report for Q2 for Nilar International. I will give you a brief update where we are with our plans. And basically you can say that we are executing on the plans and reaching the milestones that we set forth. During this spring, you can see the main milestones that we have reached during the spring, of which the contracts with Indutech are of this very significant, both to show the trust we have in Nilar and also the offtake order we have with Indutech of 10 million euros, which we will start to deliver upon in Q1 next year. Going forward for the following month of this year, we are looking forward to sign new orders, continue to focus on the development of our product, and of course secure financing for the company going forward. If we're looking for and what we have communicated today, in 2002 Q1 we launched a strategy, an updated strategy for Nilar, where we were focusing in on the battery development and the control systems for the battery, and that is the strategy we still have and are still executing upon. Since then, we said that we should target strategic system integrators, and we have signed contracts according to the plan with both Eniky, Indutech, and McEnergy over the last year, for them to build solutions around our technology and start deploying battery solution or ES solutions towards our target markets, being the C&I and the utility market primarily. We have also launched and started delivery and the deployment of the Reox battery, the world's only battery that can be rejuvenated by our unique technology, where we are actually extending the lives of the battery with up to 4 times, which we are alone in the world about. And we have developed and delivered those the Reox batteries according to the plan. And we also set forth a very stringent product roadmap in order to develop and continuously improve the battery moving forward. We have also seen that with the increased performance and a better quality with the battery, we have been able to increase our market price for the battery that we put out in the market. We are more stringent and more surgical in the way we are targeting our customers, and we are very keen on securing that we are really utilizing the great uniqueness we have with our battery as being the most safe and the most sustainable battery we believe there is in the world, due to the chemistry we use in the battery and the way we are producing it. Moving forward, we will continue to develop the battery, and we are looking at the deployment of the battery to make sure that we are building a market presence and that we get out our battery in the market segments that we are targeting. And we will continue to deepen our collaboration with our existing system integrators, but also secure that we are building up a pool of integrators that can take our battery out in the market. But also, as we said in the press release that we released today together with the quarterly report, we need to put efforts into continuously develop both the battery in order to get even better performance, and more attractive solutions for our customers, as well as we need to improve our production capabilities in order to reach the profitability that we need as a company. And that is in the main plan for us moving forward. And just looking at the market, the market is absolutely great, and the demand for energy storage has been great for a couple of years, but it continues to grow due to the energy transition we see in the market, and the need of moving to, I would say, green and new renewable energy sources that needs EES solutions in order to handle and cope with the challenges in the power grids. Looking at the plan, we in Q1 2022 we launched a new strategy, as I mentioned earlier. In that strategy, we set forth a plan for 2022 and 2023, and we have executed on that plan. What we are doing now is within the existing strategy, we're setting the business plan for 2024 and onwards. And in there, we have three really significant focus areas, and those being the first one, addressing the battery and the battery performance, and also to reduce the cost for us in being able to produce that battery. We will start the production of our REOX 2 battery in the first quarter of next year. And with that, we will improve the cooling of the battery, and with the cooling, an increased performance will happen. We have also said that we need, in order to further drive out cost, we need to deploy a new generation of battery. That in short, the ambition is to build a larger cell in order to be even more cost efficient, both in our product, but also in the way we can produce the battery solutions. What we also need to do is to continue and to invest in our production facility in order both to be able to produce the next generation batteries, both the REOX 2 that is coming now, and the next generation battery that we are launching in 2026, and we will start production in 2027. And we need to create a more automated production facility. We need to create more efficiencies in the production and streamline the productivity in order to build the profitability. And also the third focus area is very much focused on positioning ourselves in the market. We need to increase our sales volumes, and that we will do over the next couple of years to some extent. But we will have an ambition to really increase our sales volume from 2027, where we will have the next generation of battery ready. And for that, we need to continuously establish new relationships with the new system integrators in our target market, where we can reach those target market segments that are asking and seeking the uniqueness with the Nilar battery, being the safety aspects. We see in the market today an increased demand and an increased interest in the safety aspects. We see questions from insurance company and so forth, make it a little bit more difficult for the lithium solutions to be installed into properties and real estate due to the risks that are related to that type of technology. Moving forward, we've also communicated a number of operational milestones or key milestones for the company for the next couple of years. and where we have the start of delivery of the REOX 2 battery in Q1 2024. And it's for the REOX 2 battery, we have the offtake order with Indutech of a volume up to a volume of 10 million euros that we will start to deliver upon in Q1 next year. We will also need, as we set forth, sign new agreements with system integrators in order to create the basis for us being able to reach our financial targets for 2026 and 2027. We will, in order to be able to drive the development of the subsequent battery generations, we have as an objective now to have the first production line for the next generation batteries in our current production facility in 2027, in order to be ready for the ramp up and customer deliveries in 2027. And the launch of that battery that we are talking about, that will be a bigger battery in order to create the efficiencies that we need to get to. The launch of that battery will be in 2026. And also we are updating our financial targets as we will continue to deliver the REOX 2 battery, but we will not ramp up in the volumes we already planned. We are now setting a financial target of a turnover of 1.5 billion in 2027. We will have a positive cash flow from the second half of 2027. And we have also upgraded the long-term EBITDA margin to at least 25% margins long term. And the reason for upgrading or updating the EBITDA margin is that we are as we in the existing strategy, we are targeting a very clear niche market that are seeking a specific the USPs, the uniqueness we have in our batteries with a safety dimension and a sustainability dimension that is unique. And that's why we believe that with the next generation battery, we will be able to reach that type of profitability. And by that, I will ask Matilda if there has been any question coming in during the session.
Thank you, Erik, for the presentation. I'm going to check if there were any questions we have received. And as mentioned earlier, if you have any questions, please email these to marketing@nilar.com. And first off, we have received the following question. In Q1 2022, Nilar launched a new strategy. Will the plan announced today change the current strategy?
No, as I said in the initial in the beginning of the meeting, we set the strategy that we changed in the Q1 report 2022. And in that change, we kind of said that we will focus on the battery technology and the control systems around the battery. We also said that we are focusing in on seeking collaboration with partners that can act as a system integrator and take our battery into an end-to-end solution for energy storage. And that is exactly still what we're doing. What we're doing now is that we are setting the plan for 2024 and onwards. And we know we have a number of system integrators that are really believing, and they are cooperating with us in order to be able to benefit the uniqueness in our battery, being the safety and sustainability aspects. And especially Indutech, I can mention that they are targeting the C&I market, where the safety aspects in the way we will deploy solutions for the C&I market is of great interest in the Dutch market. So no, we are not setting a new strategy. We are basically updating and communicating the plans for the next 4 months, 4 years within the current strategy.
Thank you. And another question we received, are you looking for new partners within a specific market segment?
I would say we're looking for new partners, of course. We need to broaden our ability to sell and deploy our battery solutions, of course. The market we're looking at are the C&I and utility markets. We are really pushing the safety and sustainability aspect, but we also know that we have, due to the bipolar technology, we also have what we call the power battery. As we can, our battery has high C rates, as it's called. It's very suitable for especially the FCR market as well. So the importance is actually to be able to, together with the system integrators, build systems that can run what I call multifunctional, so that you can have a number of applications for in which you will use your battery solution. And as we have specifically good C rates, it's also very important to drive the power aspects of our battery.
Thank you. Another one. What are the key drivers of your growth, and how do you plan to achieve them?
I mean, once again, I think that's very close to the earlier questions. The key drivers for the growth is first of all an extremely exciting and booming market. The demand for ES solution is absolutely great, and I think everybody is well aware of it. The specifics in our battery and the battery solution that we're deploying is that we can target specific niches in the marketplace, and for that we have to seek the system integrators and the partner that will target those. Coming back again to the safety aspects, I think that's one of the key areas that will be the reasons for a good growth going forward, because looking at the C&I market and the way we need to deploy energy storage into various type of buildings and facilities, that aspect is extremely important going forward. And with that, we believe that we have a unique position that we can drive forward.
Thank you. Another one here. Can you provide a breakdown of how you plan to allocate the funds you raise?
Yeah, as we've been talking about in the communication earlier today, we need to raise new money. We had earlier when we raised the financing during last year, we said that we are fully funded for the remaining of this year. We need to raise new capital, and that is very clear. The funding that we need, we will need to, and we will prioritize in the 3 segments, the focus areas as we have communicated. We need to be very diligent in driving the development of the battery technology in order to increase performance and of the battery so that we can offer attractive solutions to our customers. And secondly, we need to both create more production capabilities, but we know that also need to build a bigger battery in order to be able to reach the profitability that we intend and that we need to be able to create. And thirdly, we will spend and we need to focus in growing our market position in order to be able to reach those sales volumes we have as an objective to reach in the next coming years. And therefore, we also need to expand our ability to create relationships and seek and sign contracts with new system integrators in order to build channels to the market.
Thank you, Erik. And we have time for one final question here. Are you confident that the next generation of batteries and production will lower the production costs?
Yes, we are very confident in that, and we've been deploying a roadmap, and we've been developing a roadmap, I would say, both for our product and the production technology that we are also developing. And one of the key aspects is that we will build a larger cell, and it's quite easy to explain, because what we need to do is create a ratio where we have more active material in the battery as in the ratio towards the passive material, and by building a bigger cell, that's very simply said achievable. What we're also doing is that we are putting a lot of emphasis in order to increase capacity, but also efficiency and productivity in the facilities. And now when updating the battery technology, we're putting a lot of emphasis in also driving those aspects in the production facility. So we have a very clear ambition on how we can increase both productivity and efficiency and we have made all the feasibility studies in order to be able to be very, very sure that we can achieve those objectives. So yes, I am.
Well, thank you all then for participating in this investor call. If you have any additional questions, please email these to marketing@nilar.com.
Thank you.